year is 1999. The world's population breaks 6 billion this year. People are starting to get used to having home computers and the internet until the millennium bug comes along and freaks everyone out. The euro currency is introduced. Napster becomes a new way to find new music. And social media was starting out with MySpace. The Matrix was the #1 hit movie. Ricky Martin, Britney Spears, and the Backstreet Boys were the top of the charts. And the top-selling games console? The Game Boy Color. But that's enough nostalgia. We want to know what was going on in the world of football in 1999. So we looked at the Ballon d'Or list and broken it down to see who was voted the best players and who was #1 at that time. This is the top 10 players of 1999. Coming in at number 10, Lothar Matthaeus. This German legend, having been a World Cup winner and previous Ballon d'Or winner, may have been coming to the end of his career in 1999, but he was still battling the up-and-coming stars on the club and international front. This may not be a year he looks back on too fondly, as it's defined by that Champions League final place where they ended up runners-up to Manchester United. Due to the manner in which Bayern lost that game, he refused to wear the runners-up medal when presented to him at the end of the game. However, there was a positive for him that season as Bayern Munich won the Bundesliga. Number 9, Raul. The Spanish superstar was well established in the Real Madrid team and would soon become part of the Galacticos squad as well. He was voted World Striker of the Year this year and named in the European Team of the Year. He also scored one of his most famous goals against Barcelona, silencing the Nou Camp in the process. So it's no surprise that he was voted in at number 9. Number 8, Juan Sebastian Veron. With a nickname like the Little Witch, he was always going to stand out. He started off this year playing for the legendary Parma side with Buffon, Crespo and Thuram, and they went on to win the UEFA Cup. That success led to a big money move over to their rivals Lazio, where he became their top player. During this time at both international and club level, he was well regarded as one of the best midfielders in football. Next up, Christian Viera. He started off this year playing for Lazio and he had a really good strike partner in Marcelo Salas, which led to a lot of goals and a lot of success, and this caught the eye of other teams. As with his career, he didn't stay at the club for very long and he moved over to Inter Milan to combine to make another top level strike partnership with Rivaldo. He was scoring goals for fun at both club and international level, so it's no surprise he was voted into the top 10 for the Ballon d'Or. Number 6, Roy Keane. Mean Machine himself, one of the most inspirational captains to ever play the game, had one of his most successful seasons this year and may feel hard done by to not be higher up on this list. He is one of the main reasons behind Manchester United's success this season. Having got a yellow card against Juventus, he knew he wasn't going to make the final and he still battled through, scored a goal and dragged his team all the way to the final to win the Champions League. This was the infamous treble winning season when they also won the FA Cup and the Premier League with him as captain, so you could say this is the best season that Roy Keane ever had. Breaking into the top 5, Luis Figo. This was the season that he really introduced himself to world football, bossing the Barcelona midfield and making an impact on every big game they played in. He scored some memorable goals this season and he may not be a fan's favourite at the Nou Camp anymore, but it can't be forgotten he won them the La Liga and did make an impact at that time. So Figo was voted number 5. Number 4, Gabriel Batistuta. Batigol himself, he was at the top of his game in 1999. He was part of that Fiorentina squad with the legendary players around him and he could score any type of goal. A simple tap in, any acrobatic effort, it doesn't matter, Batigol would get you the goals. This season was also when he scored some of his most memorable goals, and the fact that he was playing for a Fiorentina squad, never one of the favourites to win anything, he could make an impact in any game against any players. Argentina's best striker at that time and clearly also Fiorentina's, there's no doubt that he deserves to be here. Batistuta, number 4. Now we have at number 3, Andriy Shevchenko. This was the year he signed for AC Milan after making a lot of impressive appearances for Dynamo Kiev, not only at league level but also on the European front, to show that he could do it at a bigger stage. A lot was expected of him on his signing, joining some of the biggest players in the world, but he did not seem to show any nerves and he hit the ground running, scoring goals immediately. He finished this season as top goal scorer in Serie A and also scoring goals on the international front for Ukraine. This was the beginning of a legendary status that he will eventually have at this club, and he would go on later in his career to become a Ballon d'Or winner himself. Taking the runners-up medal at number 2, David Beckham. In terms of trophies and impact on games, this is the most successful season that David Beckham had at Manchester United. Thanks to the assists and the goals that he scored, he's a major reason behind the success they had in 1999. And just 1 year prior, he was ostracised by all the fans in the country after being sent off for England at France '98, but he recovered better than anyone expected. Thanks to the performances he put in, he was a big reason behind their success, winning the FA Cup, the Premier League title, and of course the one that everyone remembers, the European Cup, to complete that treble winning season. Considering how bad the previous year was for him, I don't think you could have asked for much more. So David Beckham was voted in at number 2. So at number 1, in the Ballon d'Or winner of 1999, Rivaldo. The Brazilian maestro was the main man at Barcelona long before the days of Ronaldinho or Messi. He was often targeted by the opposition to try and man-mark him and take him out of the game due to the skills he had and the goals he was able to create. During this time he brought a lot of success to Barcelona, winning back-to-back La Ligas with him in the team. Not only that, he was also one of the best players in the Brazil squad and he helped them win the Copa America this year. A combination of all this success led to him winning the Ballon d'Or and ultimately being the best player of 1999. We hope you enjoyed the video. This is the Bosman Viewing, so if you're new to the channel, check out our other content. We've got lots of different football videos on here. If you enjoyed this, if you could thumbs it up, that'd be great. Subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one.